Got you. So I got a question for the Peachtree Prophet.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what it is. So I remember when you first got on Instagram, right? And I remember the first time I saw you, I was like, when it's kind of like what happens is like, even with a battle rapper, you see somebody battle and it just takes one time and you say, he got it. Right. Like you just, I don't know what it is. God just give niggas the it and you just know it. When I saw you, I was like, this nigga got it. The way you talk, your delivery, the whole nine. When did it click for you? Was you always like this growing up, or did somebody say, hey, yo, why don't you take that to the internet, and then the internet picked on?
Nah, I honestly say I always had it. I think I ran from it, being that I was involved in the streets.
Okay.
I ain't want to be laughed at the time. Like, nigga come to get these bags, and ain't no laughing in it bit. So when I finally decided, like, I'ma do comedy. Like, let me do comedy. Man, that shit took off in 2 months. Like 2 months,
I saw
it took off. So it was always meant for me to do it, and I had just been running from it. So it came naturally, you know what I mean? Because it was easy. So I feel like that's how you know your path when it's like least resistance. So
I like
shit was
that.
kind of, I ain't gonna say easy, but I work. I take this shit serious, just like these boys. Like, you know what I mean? So even in my comedy, I use punchlines. You know what I mean? So.
No, 1,000%.
Yeah.
When I think out of Atlanta, you, to me, let's do a Mount Rushmore of Instagram and comedians. You, Desi, Drewski, and the sleeper is the nigga Trey.
It's Trey.
It's Trey, the nigga with
Trey
Trey Day.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas, oh my God,
Trey.
yeah. Hey, yo, that nigga.
You don't know It's Trey?
You don't know about It's Trey?
It's Trey there.
He do the wings in Atlanta when he do the Hawks, all flat.
Yeah,
I know the Trey Rags nigga that do all this shits by himself. You know, blood.
Yeah, Trey Rag, but I don't think he from Atlanta.
I don't think he from
Nah, but I just thought that's who y'all was talking about.
Trey is it.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Just by what he didn't accomplish, Country Wayne. You know
1,000%.
Yeah.
Country Wayne, excuse us, Country Wayne. You got the Washington
Wayne
Monument over
from
there
here?
by yourself. Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Niggas
For sure,
from,
Country Wayne.
My hunger be from them.
So with that, your influences.
I'm an old school nigga, man. I like I grew up on like Richard Pryor, goddamn.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle, like my favorite comedian, like, you know what I mean? So I go back, like I like the old cats, you know what I mean?
Word.
But of course all the young niggas doing their thing, I fuck with them. I like that boy Jack Funny. Like, you know what I mean? I love Detroit. I like
Jack
Memphis.
Funny, that's when we talk about the Rocks. He like rock.
This nigga
That's
from
the
like
skinny,
Detroit.
light-skinned
Detroit,
nigga
yeah,
from
Detroit.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yo, I got a
Nigga
question for
funny.
you, right? Do you think that the comedian world kind of shied away from punchlines?
I do think so, bro. And what's so crazy because like when people watch my shit, they always repeat. I make sure to like just punch their ass to death, and they pick up on every single word, every syllable, everything I say. So I think they got away from it because I think it's like a lost art form. You know what I mean? I did music before, so I always looked at like punchlines, like even with y'all niggas. I watched y'all growing up, so it was like I just always thought it was slick to put a punchline in there and let people catch it.
Right.
So it's the same way with my comedy. You know what I mean? I try to hide shit in there, you know what I mean, and let them catch on to it.
My favorite comedian is Robin Harris. Oh my God.
You know what's crazy?
Go.
My
God
second favorite comedian is Bill Blur.
Who?
Oh yeah,
Bill Blur.
yeah.
I'm not
Bald head white dude.
The white dude.
Man, what? That
all
nigga-
right.
Yeah, man.
Bill Burr?
What?
Bill Burr. Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a
Yeah, I didn't
mean
understand what you're saying.
Netflix special. Like,
Yeah,
you
listen,
got-
man.
I got a question. So when it comes to like doing content, right? Like Instagram content versus y'all hold it down over there, my guys. When it comes to doing like Instagram content versus like stand-up comedy, have you done stand-up comedy?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is more a challenge for you? What do you enjoy more?
The biggest challenge should be stand up because it's different when that crowd there. Like I didn't even know this until I started doing this. So like the two biggest fears in life, death number 2 and speaking in front of people number 1. So anytime a nigga get on any type of stage, that shit is hard as fuck. You know what I mean? So that's why you see so many niggas high out their minds and shit trying to ease them butterflies before they get on stage. So I feel like stand up is probably more challenging. But what I love is the content because you reach more people on a broader scale.
So let me ask you this with the
You
content.
said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I can go on stage and rap right now with no problem.
You don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't
But
care
go
about
up there
that
and
content.
talk.
But going up there to speak, I'd
Yeah.
be nervous.
Hell yeah.
Listen, bro.
Swear to God, bro.
Listen, I did not know
That's
that.
crazy.
But the biggest fear in human life is speaking in front of people.
Man,
So
I actually enjoy
yeah,
it.
I didn't know that until I started doing this shit.
All right, so my question, like, as a, we all get our phones and we just get on it and scroll and say, okay, that's funny, that's dope, that's good
Right.
content, and we go to the next thing.
Okay.
But you, how much preparation do you do on your content, and how often does a content creator have to create? I know we know with the podcast and what we do,
Yeah.
we do it weekly and we chop it up. But for you, is this an everyday thing? Is
No,
this a
most definitely.
what is it?
For me, I do 4 or 5 videos a day. Like I post, you know what I mean? But I always try to load my shit up. So I might have like 20, 30 videos before I even start posting shit. But for me, that's my recipe. I feel like a nigga might be out more talented than me. Nigga could be funnier than me, but I feel like you ain't gonna outwork me.
Talk.
So like with me, nigga, I'm a workhorse. So I'm gonna put in so much work on a nigga that I don't give a fuck what time you pick up your phone. I'm gonna be on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? And then it's crazy because y'all break this shit down to a science. A human brain only takes 8 hours of seeing you before they determine you're famous in their head. So if you watch somebody for 8 hours collectively, they're famous in your head. Now you feel like you know them. You see what I'm saying? So that's just been my method to the madness. I always stay on the algorithm,
give
stay
them
in the
that.
face. Hell yeah, I'm gonna work your ass to sleep.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so look, so I gotta ask you this. I saw you and Gold Dimes. Oh, shout out to Gold Dimes.
Shout out my boy
y'all,
Gold
Yeah,
Dimes.
y'all niggas doing major
Yeah,
things over there.
appreciate
First of all,
it.
I live in the building, so I know
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what goes on over there. Okay, first of
Facts.
all, second of all, y'all had Charleston
Yeah.
White on the joint. So for those, and we talked about Charleston, everybody got an uncle like Charleston. He just ain't on the internet.
Right.
That's funny acting in a certain type of way.
That's a
What-
funny ass.
That's a
Oh,
funny-
he's
That nigga
hilarious.
hilarious.
So with Charleston, was there a takeaway with Charleston that you was like, yo, I ain't really think Holmes was really like that. But then when you got when you be like, you know what, he actually is.
Nah, because I take nigga for what they say. You know what I mean? The nigga always said, look, I'm playing the character. So I believed him. And when I met him, I seen that the nigga really playing the character. That nigga super intelligent.
I think
Like,
more people need to admit that they're playing the
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
I mean, like in this whole entertainment world, the object of the game,
Right.
I feel like that's the object of the game is to sell people your character. Like you got to live your act type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why I wear these glasses, cause scam wear glasses.
Talk.
So nigga, everywhere I go, nigga, I got these shades. I don't give a fuck if it's pitch black. I can't see shit. Nigga, I'm gonna
part
have
of
these
your
shades
character.
on.
It's,
Yeah,
it's branding.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I live this nigga. Like people don't even give a fuck about my real name. They just call me scam. So
Listen,
I'm like, yeah, nigga.
right? Because I know you as the Peachtree Prophet. I'm
See what
like,
I'm
nigga,
saying?
what is your real name?
Yeah, I never tell nobody. I ain't got no real name, nigga. I'm scam. Fuck it, I'm scam on my character. So, you know, you gotta give people, like he said, you gotta give people what they want to hear. Like, if your core audience want to see this character and you trying to make them fall in love, no, give them what they want, man.
Yeah.
Shit, they'll love you for it. So,
Cause they'll change you. Your people.
Yeah.
If you listen to everything everybody say, like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm good at shooting the jump shot.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm good going with the left hand. Pause. Now,
y'all
Did
niggas.
you niggas
Nah,
They said
pause
he's
everything?
Hold on,
Once
man.
he say pause, y'all gotta let it go. That's why are we saying pause?
Because
We can't keep the conversation going.
making you think of what he said in
Nah,
there.
but you gotta let the
That's
nigga
what I gotta
pause
say
and
about
keep it
y'all
going.
niggas.
Nigga pause himself. Y'all let him
Listen.
rock.
pause.
You niggas-
Yeah, pause. Pause.
Y'all know
Conversation
the
go, yeah.
pause before, you know what I mean? Before you even say the word, what you about to say, you know you about to say some pause shit.
That's a great
That's a
question.
good
You
question.
gotta ask
Great
a nigga that's
question.
gay.
No, and my thing was this, like,
Let bro get to his
oh yeah,
point.
go ahead.
You could a person to take you out. If you listen to the wrong people, they could take you out of your powers again.
Right.
It'll be like, all right, yo, Rex, you know what? Maybe you should angle more. And I go do that shit and be horrible.
They
At
be
it.
like, Rex is trash.
Yo, what the fuck is Rex thinking? Who is in his ear?
The same people.
You gotta have those people in your ear telling you, like, man, don't listen to that shit. Or be your own person that can judge, like, nah, I ain't listening to
I
that
ain't
shit.
gonna lie.
Right.
I ain't shying away from what I do that I know is gonna work.
And you
to
know it's-
try some shit.
You know what's crazy about being somebody?